So many people were disappointed by Server Slam and say Arc Raiders sucks. And I'll tell you why it's the devs' fault. This video is a death sentence for my chance to become an Embark-sponsored Arc Raiders creator. Although I'm trying to make a living with a game I fell in love with, I want to be always remembered as an honest dude. Despite some calling me a bootlicker, I was straightforward when Embark messed up with that big marketing move. You remember the secret countdown tease that led to another countdown for 5 months. The community was hyped for something exciting, but got a release date far away.
October 30th.
October 3rd? Okay.
Wait, what?
Oh
That's
my
right,
god, the
everyone.
queen.
Arc
No
Raiders
open beta?
is coming October 30th,
No.
2025
Wait.
for PC and
No.
console. Congrats to
Come
Embark
on.
Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can...
Anyway, I criticized them a lot back then. I also kept calling them out on the regional pricing, frankly, and fought against it. They took a step, but not enough. South America and MENA are still left behind, which is a big L for Embark. I also complained about the limited character customization options and the graphical downgrade from the old version. By the way, for those who don't know, I originally started on Twitter and grew into the biggest Arc Raiders guy on the internet. I'm not saying this to brag, I'm saying it so you don't go, who the f are you and why would Embark give a shit about your thoughts? My posts reach a lot of people, including devs, I know for a fact. So it's not smart for me to be loud all the time if I want to keep things cool with the team. But I don't know. I want to be honest with the community. After all, unlike professionals, it's real, like you and me. Even I might stop being real at some point if I grow too big, you know. Who knows? But I'll try my best to stay real. I don't plan to hold back just to be a good boy so a game company sponsors me. First things first. Personally, I love Arc Raiders. To me, it's an amazing game, an absolute banger from top to bottom. I've got solid reasons to believe it'll be the next big thing in multiplayer gaming. It's unique, immersive, easy to learn how to master, solo and team friendly, actual next-gen, well-polished, optimized, and addictive. It has gorgeous visuals, phenomenal audio, smooth movement, top-tier gunplay, intense PvP, mind-blowing AI, intriguing narrative, interesting maps, beautiful music, and smart mechanics like optional wipes. I'm extremely excited for Arc Raiders, but I can't help wondering how Embark's marketing somehow keeps making the worst decisions that hold this fantastic game back from its full potential. They do stuff that someone trying to kill this game would do. It feels like they're fighting against the work, effort, and excellence they poured into it. Before we talk about what they did wrong this time, let's admit that Server Slam was supposed to be not only a server test, but also a marketing tactic, letting everyone try it. A tease for the upcoming launch, which makes sense. Server Slam was not the game. It was not meant to represent the full value Arc Raiders offers like a beta. It was a very limited test where you could try only core mechanics, movements, gunplay, and some looting. But an extraction shooter isn't only about those, it's about all the systems working together. It's the whole package. Progress, quests, loot, crafting, trading, variety, rewards, and more. And we all know that, right? We all know this was gonna be a very basic, streamlined version of the game. No, not all of us knew that. Only a small portion of players understood that more than 80% of the content was locked, and the available slide wasn't enough to create the targeted experience. The experience the devs intended to create. The ones who knew this were people from the previous closed test and extraction shooter veterans. The majority of the players and viewers thought this was a demonstration of the ultimate experience, like any other game demo. That's why tons of people found Arc Raiders to be lackluster and boring. Many were upset that the game didn't meet their expectations. If you check comments on X or YouTube, you'll see a lot of people calling the game mid and overhyped. When they announced that Server Slam was gonna be extremely limited and last for 3 days, I was like, I was genuinely afraid people would get a wrong impression of the game. And that's exactly what happened. I'm pretty sure the technical dev team also knew this would happen. They know the game. They built it. That's why I'm almost certain the structure of Server Slam wasn't designed by the technical team, but by the marketing team. And marketing doesn't seem to know ARC creators at all. They know marketing, but they don't know this genre. So they designed Server Slam in a way that fits almost any genre, except an extraction shooter. I can almost hear the pitch. Okay, we'll invite everyone. Give them a little bite, so they want more and buy the game. Yeah, lock all the features. Don't let anyone upgrade anything or craft valuable stuff, alright? Oh, how many maps do we have? 4? 5? 5? Cool, give them only 1. And as for the duration, make it 3 days. Yeah, a whole weekend. Let them play for so long with the least content possible. That's gonna be wild. Guys, if this decision were left to the technical team, they would have either made Server Slam with at least the same content as the closed playtest 5 months ago, or had it to a 24-hour window, because they know this limited version isn't something you want people to play for that long. It's not like the Battlefield 6 open beta, for example, which was a proper demo of the actual game. For us, the people who waited for months, Server Slam was awesome. Don't get me wrong, it also helped the team test servers and fix backend issues to get ready for the full release. But for others, which is the majority of the global player base, it was an okay experience at best. You told them to try the game, they did, but many of them didn't like it so much. I believe Server Slam did more harm than good. It hurt the game's image with the masses and lowered its chance to go mainstream. Because now a lot of people will say, oh, I tried it when it was free and didn't like it. And they won't look back. At this point, I wish we hadn't had the test at all. So new players' first impression would be the full game with the actual experience. If we look at the glass as half full though, Server Slam got some stuff right. It let curious players feel the movement and gunplay. It generated data, server spikes, player behavior, crash logs. It gave creators like me something to talk about, good and bad. Now, a note to players who bounced. If you tried Server Slam and went mid, I get it. You didn't see the real loop. If you like tension, choices, stories that happen because you risk something, give the full game a shot. If you still don't vibe with it, fair enough. But judge it on what it actually is, not a 3-day mechanics cage. Don't mistake a tiny, badly framed tasting spoon for the whole meal. Because the full game experience will be entirely different. In extraction and looter games, the real fun comes from the long adventure and sense of progression. We couldn't feel that since it was just a test with more than 80% content locked behind. 4 out of 5 maps were locked. Almost the entire questline was locked. All workbench upgrades, high-tier crafts, some guns, equipment and gear, many skills, trials, which are the competitive challenges, Raider deck, free and paid battle pass, and expeditions, projects, the prestige system were locked. October 30 is when the actual show begins. I'm still all in on ARC Raiders, but I'll keep being honest, even if it costs me. Now, I'm working on a video you'll 100% want to watch, I mean it. So make sure you subscribe. And if you want to say hi, catch me live on Twitch, link in the description. I'll see you soon.